Why do we feel so curious about what is beyond our reach? Psychology provides us with some fascinating answers to this question, particularly in the context of love and human interactions. Below, we will investigate 6 intriguing aspects of psychology that can lead anyone to reflect on their own essence, with the important caveat that they should not be used manipulatively in personal relationships. Now, if you are new here, please like the video and subscribe. Statistics show that only 15% of my audience is subscribed to the channel, so if this content has helped you in any way, I ask you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Now, let's start this transformative journey together. Rule number 1 is that predictability kills interest. However, this is not always an absolute truth. We are curious beings, attracted to the unknown and the mysteries that challenge our understanding. When we become predictable, we turn into a story we have seen many times, every line, every scene, without surprises. People quickly get bored of predictability, especially in relationships where the thrill of the unknown keeps things interesting. Being unpredictable is like playing with the principles of manipulation, touching the basic keys of reward and uncertainty. It's like being a slot machine. The unpredictability of the reward makes people pull the lever, and in this case, you are that machine. Sometimes you give attention and affection, and unpredictably you withdraw. This inconsistency triggers something deep in the brain, creating a kind of addiction. She begins to crave your attention because she cannot predict when she will receive it. But being unpredictable is not just about being a mystery, it's about creating an emotional roller coaster. The peaks are higher when she doesn't see them coming, and the valleys are deeper when you are away. Making her strive for your attention is a form of psychological control, a way to keep her always wanting more because she cannot understand your behavior. The second pattern consists of making the other person mentally dependent on you. This involves penetrating her mind, becoming someone indispensable in her life. It's not just about being present for her, but becoming the person she cannot do without. You will be the one who understands her the most, taking advantage of her deepest emotions and fears. The third pattern is to disappear suddenly. This strategy is based on the element of surprise and the power of absence. When you suddenly become less available or disappear from the radar, it creates a sense of mystery and urgency that people find attractive. By disappearing, you become something she cannot have, especially if you were consistent before. Creating a pattern and then breaking it is essential. By staying silent without calls or messages, without explanations, you trigger a psychological response called loss aversion. This principle suggests that people are more motivated by the fear of losing something than by the prospect of gaining something of equal value. In your absence, she begins to feel a potential loss, which ironically increases your value in her life. However, this tactic must be perfectly timed. It's not about ghosting or causing anxiety, but strategically creating a void and then reappearing when she truly begins to feel your absence. When you return, you will find that her interest and appreciation for you have grown. This is not just a game, but a deep understanding of human nature and the psychology of desire. People value what they have to lose from time to time, and that is exactly the role you will play. The fourth rule is not to show too much emotion when you meet her. This rule involves controlling the emotional climate of your interactions. In the game of psychological exhibition, showing too much emotion can be interpreted as weakness, like giving away your power by showing that you are too involved or interested. Instead, it is preferable to maintain a level of composure and mystery about your feelings. The strategy here is to keep your emotions under control when you meet her, showing clear interest but in a controlled and measured way. It's about achieving a balance, being happy to see her, but not completely overwhelmed. This approach plays with the psychological concept of playing hard to get. When you don't show too much enthusiasm, it creates a challenge for her, making her wonder why you are not as excited as expected, which can make her feel more attracted to you. The fifth focuses on avoiding jealousy towards other men who may be around her. Although jealousy is a common emotion, it is often perceived as a sign of weakness and insecurity. Showing jealousy indicates that you feel threatened and lack confidence in your position. This is not the image you want to project. Instead, you want to embody confidence and security, two very attractive traits. The strategy here is to remain unperturbed when there are other men around. If she's talking to another guy, show that you are calm and confident in yourself and what you have together. This indifferent attitude can play to your advantage because it plays with the psychological principle of reactance. When people feel that their freedom of choice is being restricted, they tend to desire it more. By not showing jealousy, you are giving her the freedom to choose, which paradoxically often leads her to choose you. You position yourself as the safest and most carefree option. However, this does not mean becoming passive or indifferent. It is about demonstrating that your value and self-esteem do not depend on her actions. You are in control of your emotions, not the other way around. Mastering this increases your psychological attractiveness. You are not just another guy reacting as expected to jealousy. You are the guy who stands out for being confident and unperturbed in the face of potential competition. The sixth rule focuses on prioritizing your goals and ambitions over fleeting pleasures. It's about showing where your priorities lie. Believe it or not, this is a powerful psychological game. When you focus on your goals and ambitions, you are sending a clear message that you are motivated, have a purpose, and are not easily swayed by short-term gratifications. This attitude is incredibly attractive and positions you as someone of high value and substance. Here's how it manifests in action. Show her that your goals come first. It's not about neglecting her or the relationship, but demonstrating that you do not depend on her for your happiness or sense of fulfillment. You are your own person with your own path. This creates a dynamic where she sees you as someone striving for something greater, someone who not only lives for the moment, but builds a future. It is a psychologically attractive trait. We are naturally drawn to people who show ambition and determination. Additionally, this approach leverages the concept of scarcity. When you are less available because you are pursuing your ambitions, your time becomes more valuable. She begins to see your time and attention as valuable commodities. It's not about playing games. It's about being genuinely committed to your growth and success. By doing so, you are not just another option in her life. You are the prize. You become someone she wants to associate with, someone she respects and admires. If these strategies seem intriguing to you, click the like button and share your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more information about the mind and human relationships. Use this knowledge wisely, and remember, it's not just about making someone think of you all the time. It's about building something meaningful with them. Have you ever felt confused about whether a woman is interested in you or just being friendly? Don't worry, you are not alone. Many men find it difficult to read between the lines, especially when she keeps her feelings secret. But today, this video will give you the key to understanding these subtle signs and decoding the secret language of attraction. Stay with us, and by the end, you will be empowered to understand the truth behind these contradictory signals. Number 1. A radiant smile when she sees you. A radiant smile is a key indicator of her interest. Observing the frequency of her smiles can reveal a lot about her feelings. A constant smile may suggest that she likes you and may be using this gesture to appear friendly and accessible. Paying attention to these subtle details provides valuable information about her emotions. Number 2. Body language, such as running her fingers through her hair while talking to you. This is a classic sign of interest. This gesture, along with other hair playing, can indicate that she likes you. Notice if she leans towards you or crosses her arms, as these are behaviors that reflect alignment and interest. Also, pay attention to changes in her tone of voice, as subtle variations can reveal her attraction. These physical and vocal signals combined are strong indicators of her connection with you. Number 3. Neck exposure. It may seem unusual, but it is a significant sign of attraction in body language. When a woman shows her neck by tilting her head, wearing open-necked clothing, or letting her hair down, she is unconsciously signaling her attraction. This gesture is perceived as a way for women to express their vulnerability and openness, a subtle invitation for the other person to come closer. Observing these movements is crucial, as they constitute a delicate but effective way for women to communicate their feelings. Pay attention to this gesture, as it is a subtle but significant sign of her interest in you. Number 4. Quick glances. Quick glances are a subtle indicator of interest, especially when a woman tries to keep them secret. These fleeting glances in your direction are her way of connecting without being too obvious. It is a cautious approach, a delicate balance between showing interest and maintaining a sense of mystery. Eye contact can be difficult to interpret, but if you notice that her eyes are directed towards you and then quickly look away, especially when she meets your gaze, it is a positive indicator that she is definitely interested in you, but is doing it subtly. These shy glances are her way of expressing interest while trying to hide her true feelings. Stay alert to these subtle signals of hidden affection in body language. Number 5. Frequently licking her lips. Experts suggest that if a woman licks her lips frequently, it could be a sign of hidden attraction. This subtle gesture goes beyond a casual habit and could be an unconscious action she performs when she is interested in someone. Licking her lips in the right context can be a sign of attraction. So if you notice that she is nervous and licks her lips more around you, take it as a revealing clue. This small but significant action is her way of showing interest without openly admitting it. Number 6. Nervousness. Nervousness is usually easy to detect. When a woman is nervous around you, it can be a sign that she is trying to hide her feelings. Nervousness can manifest in various ways, such as excessive sweating, stuttering, or restlessness. If you notice her hands shaking while talking to you, or her voice trembling, these are potential signs of her hidden affection. Over time, as she feels more comfortable, these signs may decrease as her feelings become clearer. Interestingly, some women react by becoming more defensive or critical as a way to protect their emotions. If she is unusually sarcastic or critical in her conversations, it could be her way of hiding how she really feels. These defensive actions are often a facade that masks her genuine interest in you. Number 7. Invitation through body language. Body language can be a crucial indicator of interest and generally falls into two categories: attractive and defensive. When a woman displays attractive body language, she subtly signals her interest. Look for gestures like leaning in during conversations, uncrossing her arms, or pointing her feet in your direction. These actions, such as having open arms or a leaning posture, suggest that she is engaged and receptive to what you are saying. Her attractive body language is a conscious way of showing that she likes you and is open to an approach. On the other hand, defensive body language, such as crossed arms or feet pointing in another direction, often indicates disinterest or a desire to maintain distance. Number 8. Remembering small details. Paying attention to small details can be a great indicator of interest. If a woman remembers little details about you, it is a sign that she is more interested than casually. Women who pay attention often focus on these nuances when they are attracted to someone. Notice if she remembers something you mentioned weeks ago, or if she's in tune with your preferences, like knowing your favorite music, food, or type of humor. This level of detail goes beyond general conversation and shows that she's making a real effort to understand you and connect on a deeper level. These small but significant memories are a subtle way of showing her interest and desire to know you more authentically. Number 9. Choosing to sit near you. A simple but significant gesture is if a woman consistently chooses to sit near you, whether at work, school, or social events. While this does not automatically mean she is interested, the regular repetition of this behavior is a revealing sign. Sitting near you is her subtle way of showing interest without being too obvious. It is a discreet but deliberate choice that reflects her desire to be close to you. This action allows her to participate more easily in conversations and be part of your immediate environment. Number 10. Indirect compliments. When a woman gives you indirect compliments, she is saying nice things about you without being too obvious about her feelings. For example, if she praises your hard work or positively comments on your sense of fashion, she is actually complimenting you indirectly. This type of compliment can be difficult to detect at first, but it means a lot. She is focusing on the things she likes about you, showing that she is interested but does not want to make it too clear. Pay attention to these subtle compliments, as they are her way of showing interest without saying it directly. You have now reached the halfway mark of the video. I congratulate you for trying to become a better version of yourself, and I also humbly ask you to leave a comment, as it helps my channel immensely. If you do not know what to comment, just write mind over body so I know you reached this far, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Also, I've linked some books on Stoicism that helped me become the man I am today, and will also help you achieve a Stoic mindset. Number 11. Seeking your attention. When a woman constantly tries to get your attention, whether at work, school, or a social event, it is a clear sign that she is interested in you. She may do this in various ways, such as being especially funny, telling interesting stories, or participating in conversations about topics she knows you like. Her effort to stand out is her way of subtly showing interest. Talking about things you like or extending conversations indicates that she wants to be closer to you. These actions are her non-verbal way of expressing her feelings without having to say them explicitly. Pay attention to these efforts and her deliberate attempts to connect with you. Number 12. Extra effort in appearance. While many women take care of themselves as part of their daily routine, if she is making an extra effort to look her best around you, take it as a revealing sign. This could involve wearing more makeup, choosing elegant outfits, or experimenting with her hair just to get your attention. This extra effort shows that she cares about how you see her and is a subtle way of signaling her interest, indicating that the effort is specifically for you. Number 13. Initiative in communication. If you notice that a woman takes the initiative to communicate with you, whether through text messages, phone calls, or inviting you to events, it is likely that she is interested in establishing a closer connection. This initiative in communication suggests that she wants to maintain a closer relationship with you and is willing to invest time and effort in building a meaningful connection. Number 14. Non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication can be a powerful tool to express interest. If a woman consistently shows positive non-verbal signs, such as maintaining eye contact, leaning forward during conversation, or lightly touching her hair, it could be an indication of her attraction to you. Paying attention to these subtle gestures can reveal a lot about her feelings, even if she prefers to keep them secret. Number 15. Sharing personal details. When a woman shares personal details with you, such as her experiences, dreams, or even her worries, it shows a level of trust and openness. This act reveals that she feels comfortable with you and is willing to be vulnerable, which could be an indicator of her interest in establishing a deeper connection with you. Pay attention to these moments of emotional intimacy, as they could indicate an interest beyond casual friendship. Now you have the signs that a woman may show when she likes you but keeps it secret. In the complicated world of relationships, we often fall into the trap of pursuing romance, turning the quest for affection into an exhausting and sometimes desperate task. But what if I told you there is a better way to approach relationships? What if you could find happiness and satisfaction without constantly chasing someone's affection? This is where the timeless wisdom of Stoicism comes into play, an ancient philosophy that offers a fresh and insightful approach to maintaining a balanced perspective and cultivating healthy relationships. Stoic philosophers give us the opportunity to reconsider our approach to love and the pursuit of happiness, particularly when it comes to the constant pursuit of women. Many men feel compelled to chase women due to social pressure, evolutionary instincts, or personal insecurities. Society often glorifies the relentless hunter who tirelessly pursues the object of his affection. This glorification can lead men to feel the need to constantly prove themselves through exaggerated gestures of affection, relentless pursuit, and even manipulation. However, Stoicism teaches us the importance of taking a step back, pausing, and reflecting on the consequences of our actions. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, left valuable lessons about desire and pursuit in his meditations. In the context of pursuing women, this could be interpreted as a reminder to accept the natural course of relationships, avoiding desperation and relentless pursuit. The Stoic approach to satisfaction differs from the constant pursuit of external goals, such as conquering women. Instead, it focuses on cultivating inner strength and resilience, concentrating on what is under our control. This philosophy urges us to stop focusing on trying to change others or our environment, and instead concentrate on transforming ourselves internally. Marcus Aurelius, as a standard-bearer of Stoicism, offers valuable guidance on the path to inner transformation. He encourages us to stop wasting time discussing how we should be in relationships and instead strive to become the best version of ourselves. Instead of chasing women, we are urged to focus on personal improvement, cultivating virtue and integrity in our character. Striving to develop virtue within ourselves by practicing wisdom, justice, courage, and self-discipline not only makes us better people, but also more attractive to potential partners. Self-control is a key lesson of Stoicism that highlights the importance of managing our desires and emotions. Having power over our minds and recognizing that we can control our reactions and emotions helps maintain composure and emotional stability, essential aspects of any relationship. Respecting autonomy is another fundamental principle of Stoicism in relationships. Instead of ignoring the wishes and autonomy of others in the pursuit, we are taught to respect their choices and recognize that we are part of a larger cosmic order. Patience, according to Stoicism, is a virtue we must cultivate in our pursuit of relationships. Avoiding impatience in the pursuit of women is crucial, as the quest for instant gratification can lead to impulsive and poorly considered actions. Practicing patience allows us to align with the cosmic order and act reflectively in the realm of relationships. Rejection is common and often painful. Many men take it as a personal blow to their self-esteem, leading to feelings of anger, sadness, and frustration. However, Stoicism offers a different perspective on rejection. Marcus Aurelius teaches us not to let rejection wound us deeply. Instead of seeing it as an attack on our worth, view it as an opportunity for growth and personal improvement. Rejection does not define our worth as individuals. It is simply a natural part of life. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of maintaining a rational and balanced perspective in the face of life's challenges, including triumphs and setbacks in relationships. We should not tie our happiness to the outcome of pursuing women. As Marcus Aurelius pointed out, we should appreciate the privilege of being alive and enjoy the small things. This reminds us that life is a gift, and our happiness should not depend on external factors. Instead of pursuing women as a means to achieve happiness, Stoicism invites us to find fulfillment within ourselves. Building authentic and deep relationships based on authenticity and mutual respect is more valuable than pursuing women without a meaningful purpose. To put these teachings into practice in our lives, here are some practical steps. 1. Self-reflection. The first step to understanding our motivations, desires, and weaknesses is to take time for self-reflection. Analyzing our relationship patterns, evaluating our expectations, and understanding how they affect outcomes allows us to make more rational decisions in the future. 2. Personal improvement. Following Marcus Aurelius's advice, we should stop wasting time discussing what it means to be a good person and focus on being one. This involves dedicating time to education, hobbies, and personal growth that build and fulfill our character. 3. Developing patience. Impatience often leads us to pursue women hastily, resulting in rushed decisions. Practicing patience in all aspects of life, recognizing that the best things come to those who wait, fosters reflection and more rational decisions, especially in relationships. 4. Cultivating gratitude. In the pursuit of women, it is crucial to appreciate what we already have instead of focusing on what we lack. Practicing gratitude, as emphasized by Marcus Aurelius, is fundamental. Reflecting daily on what we are grateful for helps us find satisfaction within ourselves and reduces the need for external validation. 5. Respecting autonomy. In interactions with women, always respect their choices and autonomy. Each person has their own desires and paths in life. Instead of trying to change someone's opinion or make them fit your desires, respect their individuality. If someone is not interested, move on with grace and without resentment. 6. Reframing rejection. As mentioned earlier, rejection is part of life and does not define your worth. Practice the Stoic mindset of reframing rejection as an opportunity for growth. Use it as a chance to strengthen your resilience and self-control. Rejection does not reflect your character or value as a person. It is simply a circumstance that can help you learn and build meaningful connections. 7. Building meaningful connections. Shift your focus from pursuing women to building deeper relationships. Engage in each interaction with authenticity and respect. Be genuine and show interest in the person you are connecting with. Building a solid foundation based on mutual respect and understanding can lead to more satisfying and lasting relationships. 8. Letting go of external validation. This is a fundamental lesson of Stoicism. Learn the importance of finding validation within yourself rather than seeking it from external sources. Free yourself from the need for constant approval or attention and cultivate self-sufficiency and inner strength so that you do not need validation from relationships or external sources. 9. Practicing emotional control. Develop the ability to control your emotions and reactions. Stoicism places great importance on maintaining composure and rationality, even in difficult situations. Seek virtuous love. Embrace the Stoic idea of love, based on wisdom, justice, courage, and self-discipline. This approach seeks to develop love based on respect, altruism, and moral principles rather than fleeting pleasures. Now, if any part of this message has been helpful to you, leave us your like and comment, helping the algorithm recommend it to someone who needs it at this time. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos. And if you look through the videos we've already uploaded, you're sure to find something to take with you. Have a good day.